There was a story of some of the Khawarij. Some people know who the Khawarij are. They're kind of this radical sect in early Islam. And they basically, one of their kind of points of belief was that they excommunicated people for sin. Okay, so if you committed a sin or something that they thought was a sin, then they say you're not a Muslim anymore. And so there was a situation where there were two of these guys who came to Mecca to make tawaf around the Kaaba. It's Mecca, and there's all these companions around. And the one guy turns to his friend and he says, "Can you believe out of all the people here, we're the only two Muslims?" And it was at that point that the other guy said, it clicked. The light went on in his head. He's like, what am I doing? Like, this is crazy, this sort of ideology that I became convinced in. And then he said that, okay, no, you can have it all for yourself. It's like, you think you're the only one in Jannah, you can have it all for yourself. Like, I'm done with this sort of mentality. And one of the things that we benefit from this story is that there's humility to being part of the crowd. There's inertia and gravity to the jama'ah and the ummah. And that the shaitan will work on you to get you to think that you're somebody special. I had someone contact me the other day in my inbox. They told me that they were a wali. They told me that they were a saint of Allah. And I was like, okay, well, that pretty much disqualifies you from being an actual wali. That he just told me that, right? Like, but look at how far some people can come, right? The shaitan is constantly getting this person to focus on how great they are, how great they think they are, and how everybody else has it wrong, right? That's a common one. Everybody else doesn't understand. You're the only one that understands. You're the only one that can do it. You're the only one speaking the truth. Really? You think that's really true, right? The model that's the prophetic model, alayhi salatu wasalam, and the model of the companions, the model of actual Islam, is the model that Abdullah ibn Mas'ud displayed after the death of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. People used to flock to him and follow him around in the streets in crowds because of his knowledge, because of his status. And at one point he turned to them and he said, if you all knew about me what I know about me, not one of you would give me salam. So the companions were people who dwelled on their own faults. And they were people who were happy to be part of the jama'ah. They were happy to not be special. They were happy to not be the only one or think that they're the only person who has it right and everybody else. Nobody else realized this until I did. If you start falling prey to that sort of thinking, the shaitan's gonna play with you and it's gonna take you very, very, very far away. And if you see anybody who's kind of on that idea that they're the only one who's got it figured out, and everybody else is scholars for dollars, and everybody else is, the sultan scholars, and everybody else has got it wrong, and I'm the first person to realize this, and everybody else got it wrong before me, then you know right away that there's something fishy going on, and this person is in the clutches of shaitan, and they've fallen trapped to their ego.